And there it is. Yay!
Yay!
Welcome everybody to Exotica TV. Man, oh man, my name is Jay. I am the host, I guess is what you would call me, and the lovely co-host.
Dan Davis. So what's up, guys?
Welcome everybody to yet another episode, and a very, very special one at that. What do you say, Dan? I'm excited for this one.
We pulled massive strings for this one.
It was, let me tell you, we had to call every person we know from every prison, every zoo, every animal rights activist group. I mean, we know a lot of protesters, so luckily those strings came in handy. Obviously today is a very special day. It is, one April Fool's Day. April 1st.
Nice.
So it's you know what? No, the amazing thing is that we don't play around. We don't play jokes here at Exotica TV. We only do
serious.
What we're going to say. Yep, absolutely. So
wait, let me put on my serious glasses again.
Oh man, that looks way better. So tonight, and I just put up the graphic for our folks to see at home. Tonight we have one Mr. Joe Exotica. Now, obviously, this guy is the talk of the town. Now that everybody's kind of shut in at home, I think that probably most of America has binge watched the train wreck that is Tiger King, right, Dan? I know you actually turned me on to it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's you watch each episode and you think that everyone was April Fool's Day because it's like, this can't get, am I getting punked here? Because each one is like, I mean, you have gay rednecks, a possible murderer, a guy with 5 wives,
lots of meth,
a guy with 3 husbands, a lesbian with 1 arm, a guy with hillbilly with no legs. Dude, you can't even invent this shit.
It's got all the trappings of a wildly successful TV show.
So, and if you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. But I guess without further ado, right?
Well, the one thing I do want to say is, and this is actually a surprise to everybody as well, we were able to not only pull strings and get Joe Exotica on Exotica TV, but we also got him furloughed for a little while. So he's out. I mean, the guy he's out roaming kind of free. He might have like a ball and chain on him.
He's under house arrest like the rest of us right now. So
okay, all right. Well, you know what? Without that, Dan, what do you say we just get to it?
All right. Yeah, let's bring him in.
All right, so we want to welcome Mr. Joe Exotica. Oh, there he is.
Man, is this working? Hello? Is this a, hey, you guys that got me sprung?
We are.
This little bit here. Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. I'm gonna kill that bitch while I'm out. I'm gonna kill her.
So yeah. How does it feel how does it feel to get some sun on your face?
Well, yeah, because it feels good. It feels really good. You know, man, I sure miss those boys. I sure miss them boys a lot. Yeah.
Are we talking about the jail boys, or are we talking about the zoo boys?
No. For the Marys. You know how that is. You know, tigers and stuff. Tigers.
Oh,
it's all about tigers. So since you guys go ahead and front me, yeah, since y'all, got me on this, what they call that, furlough? Don't point your gun at me. I'm not touching nothing. Got furlough, got the furlough here going. I want to thank you for that because I'm going to announce now, besides my presidency coming up from the year 220, besides that, running for president again, I'm also announcing that I did this video with Carol. I banged the shit out of her.
Wow.
Really? Sex tape?
Yeah.
Sex tape with Carol Baskin?
Yep.
Not Carol Baskin, Triple A?
What? Whoa! So you've heard of it already? That's amazing because I didn't think the word people talked in jail. That's what I told just a couple of guys. I didn't think anybody would say anything. That's really weird that you guys are already in the know. But you guys are in the know because you guys got my name on your billboards and stuff. You got my name on your billboards.
That's true. Yeah, that's he. Yeah. Joe. Yeah. We're hoping that Joe Exotica headlines Exxxotica 2020 once we get the show schedule anyway.
That's where I was going with this. I'm glad you brought that up because that's where I was going with this. I was thinking, man, if you guys get me on another furlough, Right, get me out of this jail for how many days is your show?
I mean, we got you for 3 days, man.
Is it a 3-day show?
It's a 3-day show.
When it start? Is it like Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing?
Perfect timing. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, great. What happens
you
Friday?
say it like you've always been there.
I heard boys got in free. No? Friday?
Other way around. Ladies free Friday.
Oh, girls. Ladies free. Okay.
It doesn't do you any good. That's actually, which leads to a really great question. Now that you've been furloughed, have you been able to see your husband?
Yeah, let's try to get done with these cats. I'll go take care of that business right now. But I don't have anything. I don't have any treats to give them. I just got treats for the cats.
Okay.
I have to find the treats.
Don't you raise your own treats there? Didn't we hear something in the background? Is that for the cats?
Well, no, that's just a couple of cocks just around the jail cell.
Black cocks.
Yeah, it's a big black cock. Yeah, it's how did you know that? You're
I
amazing.
hear it.
People at Exotica are amazing people.
What did you name your cocks?
Big and not so big.
Big
are the names.
Okay. So
which one's your favorite?
The big one. Yeah, but you don't watch porn for big ones, do you?
It depends.
Because that if you watch porn for big ones, that means you're gay too. You know that.
I watch it for the stories.
You have an overactive cock over there.
You have no idea. It takes like 2 husbands to take care of that cock.
So with this newfound fame, what have you? How has life changed?
Well, I still don't have no money. That's weird. The cats still love me, and once I get these cats, I'll get some money. So I just got to get myself another cat to fuck this cat, and I'll have some other cats to make some cash cats.
Oh, cash cats. Okay.
Cash cats. Yeah. Yeah. A buddy of mine had this idea to have this van in Vegas to run around with animals and stuff in it, but I don't think he did it right. I think I could do it right. Yeah. So,
do you have any? What cat do you have over there on your shoulder today?
Well, this cat right here. This is a black and white cat.
Okay. Does he have a name?
What is the species name for it?
No, the species name for this cat is Catamus
Maximus
colorish.
Wow, you seem like a real cat aficionado, Joe.
Yeah. Once you've been bit by a cat, crazy, because I was in it's sardine oil, it's just was on my foot, and I was like walking, and the next thing I know, the cats are like all over me. So somebody put sardine oil on my foot, and what's really weird is like no one came to rescue me. I just got dragged around the compound. I'm not gonna forget that. I ain't gonna forget that. Whatever.
Yeah. So
when I'm out, something's gonna happen probably.
I heard some people.
I'm sorry, there was cock.
I want everybody to know that is not a sound effect. That is actually a large black cock.
Can you show everybody your cock, Joe?
Oh no, I can't show you my cock right now.
Hey, this is going to be on Periscope. This is on YouTube. We're going to have to host the other one on Pornhub, and you can give us a cock tour.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if I can get a shot of my cock over here.
Oh, I think I hear it.
Hold on. There it is.
Oh,
cocks.
That is a beautiful bird right there.
What other kind of critters do you have at your zoo there?
Well, at the zoo we have some gators, but they all got burned up. So we don't have gators anymore. But we do have we got tigers, one tiger. We got pigs.
Oh.
Yeah. That is a pig.
Are you raising those to feed to the tigers?
Well, yeah. Well, there's actually a quarantine on right now, and it's very difficult to get spouses to feed the tigers. I mean, to get bad meat to feed the tigers. So what you got to do is, you got to do whatever you can do. It's actually not even my pig; it's neighbor's pig. But It'll soon be everyone's big.
So now that you're out, are you still writing some new music, or are you?
No. I got to go back in. You guys only got me out just for this interview, and there's actually guards with guns pointed at me.
Okay.
So because they think I'm going to do something.
You're flight risk.
Yeah. They say that. Yeah.
So getting back to the sex tape with Carol Baskin, how did that come about?
Not Carol Baskin.
Not Carol Baskin, XXX.
Not Carol Baskin.
Not Carol Baskin.
How did it come about? Yeah, because last we heard you guys hated each other, and I mean, are you trying to be? And last we heard also you were gay, so.
Well, it doesn't mean that I don't know how to make my junk work. You get your junk working, and it's just a hole. Especially when the lights are out, right? And there's something called ketamine that does a really good job in putting these cats to sleep, so you can transport them safely and comfortably. I don't know why I brought that up.
What do you know about meth?
What do I know about meth? Well, I know that I just feel sometimes like I'm a bag of meth that's doing a bag of meth.
Okay, that makes total sense. One of the things that I found most interesting after binge watching your most recent TV show was exactly how do you get straight men to marry you? I mean, you've done it multiple times.
They're not straight. They're not straight.
That's what I heard.
Where?
That's how they played it on the Netflix documentary.
No, I've never even watched
CNN.
What they say? What they say about my boy?
They said the boys were just pretending to be gay.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a pretty good pretend blowjob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And that anal sure proceed awful tight for pretend.
All right. Well, you heard it there first.
Would you ever consider doing a threesome with Carol and Doc?
What, another one? Oh, I'm just kidding. Sometimes the day just go into, one day it just kind of goes into another one. But yeah, I'd do that. Yeah, I'd do that. What's that pay? How many tigers can I buy with that?
At least 2 baby tigers.
Bengal tigers, right? Bengal.
I heard they were Catamus Maximuses.
Ah.
Oh, Catamus black and whitish.
I've already got one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for some bangles.
So, what the last I was watching this TV show, and actually, as I go into it, I want to kind of plug some of your projects that you have going on, including your Carol Baskin video, which obviously has been kind of the talk of the town. It's pretty amazing to see, and it's kind of an amazing turn of events for you to now be friends with Carol.
God damn it! I'll shoot you in the face, right between the eyes. What's that now?
Are you threatening a cat?
No, of course not.
Okay.
No, I love the cat.
Okay, just making
I'm not
sure.
the problem. She's the problem.
We're just wondering, how did you guys go from mortal enemies to bed buddies down with Carol there? You guys left.
I told you sometimes you got to drug the cats to move them.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything like that happens, but sometimes you got to drug the cats to move them.
Well, she is a terrible looking woman.
What?
Sorry. Did I say that out loud?
No, that's not a woman. She's just a butt. She's just a butt. She's not a woman. She's a butt. She's just like a butt.
What are your feelings on Jeff Lowe? Interesting character. Jeff.
What did Jeff say?
I mean, he, it looked like he just tried to steal that park right out from under you. And, he looks like a pretty dicey guy, especially without his bandana on.
And the affliction shirts always say it, Jay.
Yeah, that's true.
But you see, the problem here is there was a question about if I was authorized to sign those checks. Of course I was authorized to sign those checks. You didn't take it from me. I gave it to you. But I didn't take anything from you. I took the cat because the cats are mine. And I took the cat someplace where they can't find me. Well, but the feds, they did find me. It's kind of a weird thing. But, I don't know how that happened. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It seems like there was a conspiracy. It seems like everybody was talking to the feds. It's really weird.
So
I don't know what's going on.
Once you get out of this whole thing, and once you're able to get out of your prison sentence and get back to work, what are your big plans?
Oh well.
I mean, aside from attending Exotica, obviously.
Yeah, that's like I say. I got this new job at Exotica. So I mean, I'm thinking, I can be a porn star running for president just as easily as Joe Exotic, wild exotic animal handler. Right?
Okay.
I just add that to my repertoire, and then there'll be even more reason to vote for me as a libertarian.
Maybe a Playgirl appearance or two.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? You just read my mind. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up there. I'm going to take my dick out, and they're going to take pictures of me, and I'll be on Playboy, Playgirl. Which one is that? Which one has it got the boys on it?
Whatever one you want.
Yeah.
One of the things you probably don't realize is that while you've been locked away, you have turned into quite the heartthrob.
My big cock agrees with you.
It's pretty amazing. So, and your ex-husband, he's ex-husband now, right?
Yeah. Well,
he's still married to the one.
But
which one? The one, John?
The one with the teeth, John. He's got new teeth.
He's got new teeth.
Well, yeah. So what's the problem?
Have you seen him?
You like teeth on your penis? You like teeth on your penis? I don't like teeth on my penis.
So you liked him better without the teeth?
Well, yeah, it's so much easier.
Okay. Interesting.
Sometimes hard to understand him, but give, take.
So do you think that
it's all about?
Do you think there's going to be a season 2?
Oh yeah. If I ever get out of this, when I escape, sure. I mean, absolutely. Things could possibly happen.
Well, you got your appeal going too, so.
Well, there's the appeal, but that's the whole thing. When I took the stand, I think that was probably a bad idea. Yeah, I don't think those people understood that I'm really not hurting. I'm not really hurting the cats, but
Okay.
So looking forward to that. Working at Exotica, new porn career.
I think we got to set up an area.
Yeah,
we'll have to shoot it. Like a little petting zoo.
Ooh, the Joe Exotica petting zoo.
I like
it. Instead of Tiger King, ready for this?
Okay, but I'm running it. And I'm running it, and I'm going to need 4 quads. I'm going to need a lot of firearms. Probably not firearms. A lot of quads and a lot of cold medicine. If you guys can get that for me, I'm looking like a lot. I mean, I get like lots of colds. I'm thinking like pallet loads of cold medicine.
Okay, maybe we'll hand it out at the VIP check-in.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Make your own mess with Joe Exotica.
There you go.
Well, that is amazing. I'm glad that we were able to get you furloughed for a moment. I hope you sleep on your back for the rest of your days in prison, although I know you won't. We wish nothing but the best for you. We really look forward to getting you out to an Exotica one of these days.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I really appreciate you getting me out on this furlough. It's been enjoyable to be on this Exotica show and give me a chance to pet my favorite pussy.
Oh, man. Well, thank you very much, Joe Exotica. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Exotica. Hey, there he is. And Dan, how amazing was that?
That was, dude.
I'm starstruck. Just doing it without.
And now he's. What do you need? It's like
I don't need the tiger anymore now.
I hear our next guest in the background.
I realize now that part of our April Fool's surprise was to be able to bring in yet another guest. You ready for him, Dan?
Our 2 guests on Spotlight here. 2 guests.
The one, the only.
The legend, the man, the myth, the balls.
There! And how about that for an interview? Did you ever expect that one, Dan?
I was starstruck. I mean, I got to say, 7 hours of my life from watching that series and the 20 minutes or so that we got to talk to him, fucking amazing.
Blew my mind.
Blew my mind. And the sex tape. And he might be joining our events.
Man.
This is TMZ.
Eat your heart out, man.
Ain't got nothing on us.
Seriously.
Ain't got nothing on us, TMZ. We're fucking better than you.
Netflix. Who?
You.
I never even heard of them. It's going to be EXXXOTICA.tv all day long. So the one.
Net who?
Net. So.
Net who?
The other big surprise that we have for today is that we don't just have Joe Exotica. We also have a second guest. Dan, why don't you do the honors?
Well, he has been in over 2,000 or more. He'll correct me, I'm sure. Adult films. He is honestly, in my opinion, the #1 male star in history. Mr. You know him as not the Hedgehog, but the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, the scrotum, Evan Stone.
There he is.
Hey.
Evan. Thank you very much.
Man, you just missed Joe Exotica.
How did you guys get that out of? I know, I watched it. I was watching it when you guys were doing it live. That's why I called in. I was like, what the hell? And you guys, oh, I will put him on. How did you guys get him out?
Big land.
Dude, what is going on in the background there?
Oh, yeah, let's just get some fish.
Dude, this is like MTV Cribs.
What is this?
Inside the inner workings of Evan Stone. And Evan, in case you don't know, is quite the handyman. You built that.
I did, yeah. I like to do construction with my face, and that's why I've got this gash right here, because I put a drill in my face when I was doing the greenhouse.
From here,
the greenhouse on the side of the house.
From here, it just looks like you're trying to be super covered.
Yeah, I thought it was your beauty mark.
What was that movie that with the one ball that kept moving? What was it, Austin Powers?
Oh yeah.
Mole, 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 mole.
Mole, 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 mole.
So, what have you been up to, man? What are you doing during all this whole thing?
I've been hanging out at some friends' house. They got a really nice house, and got a jacuzzi and stuff, so been hanging out there. Doing house chores, building a greenhouse.
Doesn't sound like... How's your social distancing going?
Oh, no, it's difficult. It's hard to have sex 6 feet away. I mean, I can throw semen, but, I mean, that's a big throw. I mean, you got to go, you got to whip it.
Listen,
like
if anybody could do it...
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a little awkward. Sometimes it's on the cat, or I'm just on the window, and I haven't cleaned the window yet. Okay. It's awkward when the neighbors come over. What happened? I go, it looks like a pigeon ran into the window.
Well, you're never going to run out of food.
No, we have plenty of pigeons, yeah.
You can have that, and you can also have lots of sushi, too. So
this would not be very good sushi. This is more of a carp. Be carp sushi.
Have you ever eaten carp?
I have eaten carp. Grilled and a cast iron skillet done in butter, man. It was amazing.
Asking the hard-hitting questions.
A lot of bones, but yeah,
Don't they say if it tastes like fish, eat all you wish?
That's it. That is it.
So Evan, we were talking, and we're kind of in the middle of all kinds of different programming that we're doing on Exotica TV, and we were trying to figure out what would be your best weekly show to host. We haven't figured it out yet.
Well, it would have to be the Evan Stone late night show.
Variety hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you. I'll send you video of the studio. I'll go to the studio, take some video. You guys take a look. I don't know what you think.
I want to be quarantined in Evan Stone's house.
Well, no, there's a guy. No, it's not my studio. My studio is different. It's somebody else's studio. It's a guy that he does a lot of special. He's a musician, right? Does the drill into his face and all this crazy ass shit. And he's got a buddy who had all the studio stuff when we were down in Florida and built a studio. It's a badass studio. And they've already got. And so I did a free podcast and stuff for them the other time, and they were just amazed. I was just amazed at how well the studio looked. And so I'm thinking we'll just use our studio.
I like it.
It was much nicer than mine. And then we'll do have guests and stuff come in. So I think it'd be great. I would love just to roast people, right?
We're excited.
How about the late show with Evan Stone?
Like late.
We'll do it so late that we do it the next day.
How about the really fucking late show with Evan Stone?
That would be awesome.
Man, I got to tell you, Ev, it's probably been this time between Exoticas has been the longest that we've ever gone. I have to pee. Now I have to pee.
This is actually, next week would actually 2 weeks. would be when we would be going out there. I saw it on my calendar today to set up for Exotic Chicago, which obviously we had to postpone until end of July, first week of August. But I mean, Evan, nobody's shooting now, right?
What not?
I said nobody's shooting now, right?
No one's shooting. No.
So you're really social distance.
The world is on pause, man. You got enough coffee stocked up?
No, actually, I ran out of coffee. I'm on tea.
Okay.
Which is actually, I've had so much tea given to me, really, really nice teas. I've really never sat down and enjoyed them all. And I've been through them all. Right. I'd like put a little cream in it. It's always good with a nice table wafer. You know.
You drink it with your pinky up?
Of course.
Still cosmopolitan.
Okay. Cool.
I am sophisticated.
And what about weed? Are you guys stocked up there in Vegas with weed too?
No, the weed stores are all closed until they have to deliver. Myself, I've never done drugs or would ever do drugs, but my friends tell me sometimes it's difficult because there was some kind of zoning thing and it was just crazy.
Wait a
They
second.
finally got it worked out.
I just had a genius idea.
Yeah.
This scares me.
Joe Exotica and Evan Stone split ticket 2020.
I like it.
You ever thought about this?
Sure. I'll make Joe. That's funny. The people are like, no, we've never seen Joe Exotica and we've never seen Evan Stone in the same room together. It's kind of weird, but Joe's the vice president. He's my VP.
What's funny is, so I binge watched that show this last weekend, and Dan and I both recognize people that, like, I think we've met before or we've had at shows before.
At your show.
So
yeah, that's what.
I'm fairly certain that Jeff Lowe has been in and around that bubble somewhere.
I've met him somewhere. I've seen him somewhere.
And James Garrettson, the heavyset guy that was the narc. So what was funny, we're laying in bed on Saturday morning, we're watching this show. Evan and I, of course. That's what I'm talking. Dan and I are laying in bed on Saturday morning watching this show, and this James. They introduce this James Garrettson guy, and they show a couple pictures of him, and we're like, those are the two Life Crew background dancers. We know those girls. Then they cut to the what's his name, Jeff Lowe, and we're like, I know that guy. Like I've met that guy before, so I'm fairly certain that
I'm watching
the Tiger King like runs
him with all these girls.
Yeah,
and I could have sworn Veronica Rodriguez is one of those pictures.
Yeah, so one of those pop culture like surprises. Every once in a while, you see like Exotica pop up somewhere, out of the blue, and it's always funny. So. That's that. I think that I one of the things I did before I do any of these shows was I go through and I grab people's social media so I can say like, hey, where can people find you? So I went on Facebook and I'm friends with Evan and I type it in. There's like 5,000 Facebook pages of Evan Stone, and I'm wondering, do you run them and own them, or do like random people just want to be Evan Stone? How does that work?
Everybody wants to be Evan Stone. It's crazy. That is so crazy.
So what I did was I just like picked one out of the hat. I think, so we're going to run through some social media of where to find Evan in the off time, because that during the on time, you can always find him in Exotica. I don't think there hasn't been a show that you've missed since you started coming, right?
Yeah, since you guys asked me to come, yeah.
I mean, it's been, you got to be like...
I heard a rumor that because of our rescheduled dates in July, that a certain Katie Morgan and a certain Evan Stone might not be able to make it due to a conflict.
Oh no, we've already booked like way in advance for this.
Don't listen to Katie.
Some whatever strip club we're going to. She said, I am not under contract. It was just an agreement that I was going to be going, but she may have to just go. And I will be going to Exotica without her.
Boys' night out.
Right?
Bunch of middle-aged white guys going out and getting drunk together.
Middle-aged white guys all getting out.
Dude, we will drink tea and
she
eat.
rolled her eyes.
We'll have high tea together.
High tea.
High tea.
That's a great idea for your show title.
Don't show
High
her.
tea with Evan Stone.
High tea. Oh, cool. And tea would be served.
High tea. Tea and weed together. Seriously. You get high,
yeah.
you drink tea, and you do that.
I'll just do mushrooms.
Yeah. There you go.
That's Jay's answer to everything. Just do mushrooms.
You know.
No, I want to use this guy's studio. I think it's I want him to be the engineer and all this other stuff, so I can have guests and professional stuff. I don't know what he wants money wise, or if he'd be happy just with whatever he makes on.
Good, because we don't have any.
We had a couple sponsors.
We're kind of a big deal.
I know you guys don't have any money.
Have you seen this show? Do you think we have sponsors?
Dude, I'm dressing up.
He had a couple sponsors.
Oh,
He's already
okay.
got sponsors and stuff, and if they want to, come over and pay for that show, pay for your show too. So I'm hip with that.
Everybody loves
I'll give
sponsors.
them a or whatever. But I'll talk to him.
Everybody.
I'll talk to him and see what he can do first, and then if he's game with it, then I'll send you pictures of the studio. What he uses the other studio for is a podcast for that magician guy, but he's going to redo the studio so it looks more like it'll be a different set than what he uses.
Why don't you? Can you do any magic tricks?
Can I do any magic? No, but this magician can show me shit.
Evan Stone can do anything.
I make my penis disappear.
See, that's what I was waiting for. I set you up for it, and it took you that long to get to it.
No, I'm setting you up for the setup. Just kind of slow ball them in there like that. Here you go.
See that? The slow play. I liked it.
Hey, the help in the background of your house, Evan, is making a lot of noise. The help.
Yeah, tell her to keep it down. Tell her we're on a very important show. All right, so Evan, here's what I'm going to do. You ready? I'm going to put up your social media links, but we're gonna see if they're actually right. Let's see. Is it Twitter Evan Stone XXX? Is that right? Instagram Twitter Stone 6969. Facebook. Yes. Facebook. This is the real questionable one. Evan.stone.338.
No.
Damn it! What would it be?
Hey, hold on. I got it.
Fuck.
We're gonna just do a quick update on that. It now says Facebook. Who the fuck knows? Find them on Facebook. Pick one. There's like 20 of them. So I mean.
God, do I have to find this for you?
No.
You guys were.
Oh, see, now Evan goes straight to Skype.
Hold on.
Damn. Oh my God! I just heard a tiger in the background.
What happened? What happened to
Evan's now on Facebook. This is what happens.
Yes, I'm on Facebook.
He's looking up his Facebook right now. He is.
This is where it all falls apart, man. This is.
No, I got this.
Wow, it is Evan.Stone338.
Evan.Stone.338.
Wait a second. See, you know what? I knew I was right.
Oh, you're just like my girlfriend. You're right all the time.
I told you. I told you.
Just like my girlfriend. You're just like a girl.
Where'd your picture go?
Now, Evan, come back to reality. Here we go.
Come back to video.
There he is.
Quick question. We're going to call this lightning round. Ready? Here's the lightning round. Your favorite show memory from one of our shows?
Had to be the unicorn walking through with the wedding.
The dildo-corn.
Sure.
Okay. The dildo corn.
What was your... You can yell that?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You let the help talk.
Is this lightning round? What's the next question? What's taking so long? Oh my God.
That was your favorite memory. Let's see. Your favorite guest at one of our shows?
Your favorite what?
Star that's been at one of our shows.
Your favorite guest? Best star. Guest star that's been at one of your shows. Well, it had to be Ron Jeremy, but he's dead now. Carnivores killed him.
RIP, R.I.P. Ron Jeremy.
Right? Poor Ron.
May or may not have died for the corona.
May or may not have died. This may or may not be real. May or may not be April 1st. May or may not be April 1st. So maybe I'm just kidding.
Your least favorite person. Your least favorite person that came to the show.
Ron Jeremy.
Wow. Both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, he was a favorite until just one day. He wasn't a favorite anymore. Kind of weird.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
How does this make this into
Just
this
the next
conversation? Just one day, woke up, had enough.
Had enough. Done.
Come on, Dan. You open this up now. Like, what's your next question?
My next question. See, I could ask Jay these questions, by the way, and he will say something that will definitely get us sued or in trouble with somebody.
Dude,
It's happened.
Sure.
Favorite Exotica city so far that we've done?
Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
That was your favorite?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Dude, it
was
was
so much energy there. I mean, it wasn't the right energy. So much energy. And in the end, so I mean, Dallas.
okay.
Least favorite city that you've done a show in?
Dallas. Yeah.
That was your least favorite?
Yeah, because it really sucked. They were total assholes. But, you won. So, hey.
Oh, man.
Person in the adult industry that, okay, we'll go with a little, that we're not going to play fuck, marry, kill, because that'll definitely get all of us in trouble here.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, no, we won't do that. Who's on your no list?
I don't have a no list.
Always say
Don't
yes.
fuck anything.
Oh, yes, I have a no list. What? Oh, no, I don't have a no list.
Let's see. I think that might be all of my little questions.
That's Dan's rapid fire questions.
Horrible. Those are horrible.
Why don't you ask Dan some questions? What's your rapid fire questions?
All right, Dan. What is your favorite sexual position?
Pile driver.
Pile driver. All right. When was the last time you had sex with someone besides your wife?
I'm not married.
Which wife?
Which wife is the question?
There you go.
Hey, Evan, do you really want to open up that can of worms, my friend?
No.
Exactly. I've known you for a long. Forget. I've known you for a long time.
That's all right.
Go ahead. Next.
Well, that was a good lightning round. How's the weather?
Oh man. Well, listen, Evan, we're gonna wrap things up, but we really appreciate you coming on here. I'm sorry that you just missed the tail end of that Joe Exotica interview, but I can guarantee you that you guys will meet at the next Exotica.
That's cool. You guys are going to set up some kind of like petting zoo for tigers?
That's what I've heard. The Joe Exotica petting zoo.
Wow, that's going to be amazing.
Ah,
That's going to be amazing.
Joe Exotica's Pussy King.
There you go.
I like it.
I can't wait to meet the guy.
Hey.
Neither can we.
I'm sure we're going to get a picture side by side by the same photographer, and we'll take both pictures, and somehow we'll just be together.
And you know what's amazing? Look, and look, who knows what the future holds? I mean, let's see. You played Captain Kirk, the Riddler.
Oh, I guarantee you, when we get back to shooting, I'll be playing this.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. I guarantee you. Just show him that picture.
Dude, consider that like your sizzle roll. Like that's like that. You don't even need to. You don't even need to read for that part anymore.
Right?
It's amazing.
No, I haven't been doing anything really much here. Just
I
hanging
see
out.
you drinking a lot of alcohol. Jesus Christ. Why do you put it on the top shelf?
He brings those back from his suitcase.
Because the bottom shelf full of wine glasses.
We're gonna do an Exxxotica.tv Cribs episode on this one because
We got to do that.
there's some cool shit there.
Her house is amazing.
Love that thing.
It's not Su Casa, U Casa?
No,
Yamas.
I just work here.
Oh man,
You're the help? You're the help?
I am.
this is what happens when I let you two just kind of lead on like this.
Give your better
I
half.
only do everything only half-assed, but I'm no help.
give your better half a big hug for us, guys. You guys stay safe there, man.
She said, "I'm her favorite pet." All right.
Yeah, there you go. Later on, Evan. Thank you.
Hey, we love you. Be good, man. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, and there he goes, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's see if we still hear his parakeets in the background. No, we're good, and Evan is off. Man, what a show! That is like Joe Exotica, Evan Stone. I mean,
The two.
you can't really beat that.
It's like you'll never see like Count Chocula and Mick Mars from Motley Crue in the same room at the same time, but you will see Joe Exotica and Evan Stone in the room at the same time.
That's very true.
I can't wait till those two meet.
Oh man, they are going to be perfect. So, see, now I got my wife talking in the background. I think that's our sign to wrap. So, Dan, thank you for our April 1st, April Fool's Day Exotica TV.
This is our 8th show.
Man, we're pros. What can I say?
Tomorrow for number 9, we have social distancing with Ray of Sunshine.
That is one that you do not want to miss because she is going to be social distancing by the pool.
In a bikini.
In a bikini.
That may or may not be slightly too small.
Yeah. No, it may be. I saw the promo pictures. It's as small as it gets. So it's as small as Periscope or YouTube will allow us to be.
She was actually texting me as this is while we were doing the show, telling me how excited she is just doing that.
Oh man!
So and we're excited. And then Friday, join us for the happy hour ish or so. We have some huge guests. Tara Patrick. We love Tara.
Such a friend of the show.
Sorry.
And who else? Oh, we got some musical guests. We got some
Ashley Galore, one of our exhibitors. One of our staff members, possibly, may or may not be on.
Yep, absolutely.
We'll haze, because we totally don't haze our staff members ever.
All right. Well, there you go.
Let's put Grace on. This is the closest thing to my wife I got. A Cookie Monster. And thank you, Horror Show Jack, for our set decorations.
Yeah, you can't really see them. So, all right, man. Well, listen, I look forward to tomorrow. We're ready to roll. Exotica TV from Dan and Jay. We're out.
Stay safe, stay sexy.